This video is going to be a different one, as you can tell by how long it is. This is me just rambling, playing the game like it's 2014, because I had the idea of playing it like 2014 and had a sort of pseudo script in mind, but then I just started rambling and rambling, and now the video's like this. And this is also going to be my final GTA video as well, which explains the length. This is me just shooting from the hip about everything I feel about current GTA. So, yeah, enjoy. Okay, starting off strong with a contact mission. Oh, shit. I remember when these used to be like mainly just like the go-to for grinding. I think it was that and captures. And as you can also see, look at my beautiful Zentorno here. Yes, it really is beautiful. Though it's also crazy to me, like everyone in 2014 just had a chrome car, at least one. At least one. If you were a low rank and you saw someone with a chrome car, not even just a Zentorno, with a chrome car, yeah, that was like the seal the deal moment. That was like, oh shit, this person has money. That's awesome. Okay. We're doing it.
Hello, you're through to Merriweather Security Consulting. What can I do for you? Thank you. A helicopter is on its way.
That as well used to be just the peak of getting around the map. Unless you actually own the helicopter yourself. But even then, I actually remember a time, yeah, owning helicopters were kinda useless back then. Like, they gave really no purpose. Because helicopters would spawn, you had the Vespucci helipad, you have the Davis Hospital helipad, you had the airfields, the airport. So owning helicopters, realizing now, it's actually kind of stupid back then. It didn't really come into play as being useful until maybe Smuggler's Run. Where's this helicopter? Oh, there it is. Could it go any slower? You know, a lot of people feel bad for Johnny on the spot, but I feel bad for this guy. Like, how many times was the Merriweather helicopter guy killed? Just, like, think about that for a second. How many times was this man killed until he finally caught a break? Oh, we have 10 years of GTA Online this year, and this building still isn't finished. Part of me feels like that really will be the final GTA Online update. Let's not do that. The final GTA Online update, and they literally just call it the Mile High update. That'd be kind of funny. I'm sure Rockstar's a sense of humor almost. Or at least a sense of humor to laugh at the fact that it took them 10 years to finish a building. Which, by the way, holy shit, has Rockstar changed in the 9 years. In like 2014, you go from thinking like, they're okay. You know, I mean, this online service is off to a bad start, but it's the first time they're doing something like this. Oh, not the first time, or the third. They're learning. Now, and it's like, holy shit, man. Now it's actually just insane. Wow. Alright. That's fun. Yeah, someone's down. The horror. The true horror of it. Thinking about it now, also the meta of GTA Online changed just so fucking much. If you want to get somewhere, Oppressor Mark II. If you want to speed run a mission, Oppressor Mark II. Honestly, if you want to do anything in this game, Oppressor Mark II. Versus 2014, it was kind of like... I'm trying to think... Not really anything. Like... The lack of content may... Oh my god, I'm so sick. It's kind of funny how like the lack of such content made the game more fun, because that is one of my takes of GTA Online now. Is like, yeah, some people may call me crazy for it, but yeah, GTA Online is just boring as shit. Like, it's just become stale because there's just so much content. Well, not in terms of stuff to do, but more in terms of stuff to get. Like, you want to have a balance in the game where it's like, GTA Online is great for the amount of stuff that you can do, and obviously that's what you want in an online game, but you want to make sure that the stuff you can get is very varied and all of it has a purpose. GTA Online has so much content to where the only times you'll go out and get stuff that isn't in the meta or won't benefit you is just out of boredom because you don't have anything else to do. Like, that's my current take on GTA Online Modern. Is that it's just soulless now. Because even grinding now feels like a second job. Mission completion it still kind of did in 2014, because 2014 grinding was literally only contact missions and capture. That was it. Those are the only ways of making money. Now you've got not capture, wow. Nowadays you've got the businesses, you've got double money, triple money weeks, you've got the casino, you've got all of these ways of making money. And it's great. But the problem lies that in all these ways of making money, all these ways, yeah, of making money, all of them are really just, you know, it leaves you feeling unfulfilled. Because either A, you're gonna buy a ton of stuff and then you're only gonna use like 3 vehicles. Like, say you have 20 vehicles on your list of things you want to get. 20 vehicles. 90% of GTA Online players are only going to use 3 of those vehicles. I am guilty of this. I have 3 office garages in all of my other properties, or 10 car garages. I really only use 5 vehicles. Now, is it something I want to change? Yes. Is it something I know I'm going to change? Fuck no. But it's due to just an overabundance of content. An overabundance of content, and because since I have the best of the best shit, I'm not gonna want to use anything else since I already have the best stuff. Why would I need to use this and that? The only reason I'm using this is Zentorno, this awful looking Zentorno, is because of the video. If not, I'd be using the Oppressor Mark II and DevSay 8 everywhere. And I don't know, I just miss those days where everything you grinded for and got had a purpose. Everything. But, you know, you can just feel it, like deep down in the back of your mind. Somewhere you feel it and you know. After you get the best of the best stuff, you reach a point where the only reason you're now grinding for this and that and this and that is because you need a reason to keep playing. Which is another reason why I think that's why people really don't talk about GTA Online. Even people who play GTA Online don't talk about it outside of the community. It's because it's a game of like, once you get these vehicles, once you get an oppressor, a Kasaka, a bunker, and a nightclub, you've won. That's it. Game over. And then you get the best of the best supercars. That's it. It's over. No, game ended. Now it's up to you to figure out what you want to do to, you know, keep playing. Ah, yes, this is a very valid method. Honestly, it's kind of funny that the Zentorno was once a scourge of lobbies, because, I mean, all you need to do is really just blow this thing up. Like, if you saw someone rolling up on you in a Zentorno, all you have to do is just get your grenade launcher out, a sticky bomb, something, and just boom, there you go. So the fact that this thing had, like, a moment, it wasn't really until the Armor Kuruma came in, it was just like, people eventually found out, oh wait, we can just blow this thing up. This thing was once feared. Like, it's actually funny to think about that. The Zentorno was a valid vehicle for grinders. But not just because it was bulletproof in this way, but also just because it's a fast vehicle. It became the fastest vehicle. That's also something about GTA Online, the racing. Racing in GTA Online nowadays is just, I can say it after racing for like months now. It is so dead. I am surprised people still play it. Or at least people still play like races that aren't, you know, creative and whatnot. That aren't stuff that you haven't played before. Like, if you do quick job, like quick join in races nowadays, at least for me, in my experience, every single map is going to be a map where you're just going around all of the map. That's it. I don't know why, but that's all quick join will give you. That's all it gives me. But that's not the problem. The problem is the current racing meta. There is like no incentive to use a vehicle outside of the top anymore. Like, I can't tell you how many races I've played where like the top 8 people in a supercar race are using the Devastate 8. And then 9th place you'll see a Krieger. 10th place you'll see a Torero EXO, or whatever it's called. 11th place you'll see a T20. And that is with Ketchup and Slipstream on. If you turn Ketchup and Slipstream off, you'll see nothing but the Devastate 8 until you get to the people who didn't pick one. It is such a shit meta now. It actually sucks. And it's funny because there are certain, like, there's a noticeable group of people in the racing meta, or not the racing meta, the racing community, that say Ketchup and Slipstream should not be a thing. But Ketchup and Slipstream being a thing is the reason why some races you don't have to use your Devastate 8 or your Krieger and Imlers. Like, taking Ketchup and Slipstream out of the game would fuck GTA races so hard. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they died. I would not be surprised if you wouldn't get a full lobby anymore. Because literally, unless you have the top #1 supercar in a straight or on a track, you're not gonna win. You're just not gonna win. But at the same time, you could win as well because, well, there's hella people that I've raced with who just can't race at all.
Hello, hello.
I've played plenty of Martin missions, but the fact that they're playing it, the cutscene where you play a Martin mission for the first time is actually kinda nice for this video. Like Rockstar, current Rockstar sucks. Like that. Rooftop Rumble. The 18,750. That number is burned into my brain because of how many times I play Rooftop Rumble. Now, I only got 11,000 because they say you get paid the more time it takes to complete a mission, which that makes sense, right? A mission takes you a long ass time, you want it to be worth your while. So if a mission takes you 20 minutes, you don't want to be paid 9,000. No, you want to be paid something like 25,000. But imagine you get through a mission super fast, you get paid only 5,000. And it makes you not want to play contact missions in return. Like, I don't know, something I would say, in my honest opinion, in my honest opinion, I think that I would say Rockstar fell off GTA Online. I would say they started falling off maybe around the time of gun running. That's what I would say. Gun running was like one of the first omens. I actually made a video about that, the bad apples of GTA Online, talking about, you know, what made GTA Online just so kind of unbearable nowadays. And what made it unbearable back then. But yeah, like, one of the very first omens for its downfall had to be gun running. Like, for sure. Gun running and heists, because heist brought in the Hydra and the Insurgent pickup custom. Like, a lot of people talk about the Hydra, but yeah, the Insurgent pickup custom is also fucking hell to deal with. Like, let's be real. Like, that shit was absolutely awful. Because it took like 12 explosions to kill. Meanwhile, the Hydra, all you have to do is just get a lucky sniper shot or a lucky RPG shot, and boom, it's done. But alright, next mission. Now this mission, I'm gonna do something special because it requires me to go destroy a whole shitload of trucks. So I have just a perfect plan for that. Oh, if you're a GTA Online player who got into the game, maybe, you know, just recently, maybe 2018, I gotta show you the classic trick. The classic trick that kept players like me so entertained. The scourge of the lobby before the Hydra and the Oppressor Mark II. Was that jump right there. Like, holy shit. And I cannot even begin to count how many times I would sometimes just jump the base just to get into a jet. Just kind of like troll. Troll in a way of like just flying, circling around a player. And not even killing them, just circling around them. You know, just giving them a little, giving them a little scare. I had to do it. But yeah, Chet, the base jump, truly just one, like, I would say honestly, it belongs in the Mount Rushmore of GTA Online in terms of what we did, what us old school players did, just to keep ourselves entertained. Like, base jumping is definitely up there. Honestly, this makes me want to go back to a time before the Mark II and the Hydra as well, because I truly believe, like, the
Hydra isn't talked about enough for its helping hand in just ruining GTA Online. Like, it used to be talked about 2015 to 17, then the Oppressor Mark II came in and it's just all talk kind of just faded away. Because, obviously, the Oppressor Mark II was just such a fucking scourge. Like, I would say compare the amount of Hydra griefers to Oppressor Mark II griefers. There is an obvious winner there. Like, I will have that hot take. Hydra griefers don't have shit on Oppressor Mark II griefers. Like, Hydra griefers were annoying, but I mean, like, you can't even really hit the bike with a sniper shot. Like, if I remember correctly, the Hydra takes, I think, like 15 or so sniper bullets before you can destroy it. The Oppressor is all about luck because it's such a small fucking target. But yeah, like 2014 griefing, honestly, I'm just so used to dealing with Mark IIs and Hydras that I don't even remember a time when Mark II griefing, or not Mark II griefing, I don't even remember a time where you had to worry about something in 2014. Oh, right, I'm so stupid. Yeah, yeah, jet griefing with the laser. Yeah, that was another reason people would jump the base as well. To get a laser and just destroy indiscriminately, just for no reason, because they were bored. And then in turn, it would make you have to race to the base, get a jet of your own, and kill them. Which honestly were pretty fun times. Like, they were kind of adrenaline rushed. Another type of griefing was tank griefing as well. Like, the Rhino, that shit was like a heart stopper. Like, I honestly think when I was 13 playing GTA Online, I would honestly say, yeah, like, I feared the tank more than the Rhino by far. Or I feared the Rhino more than the laser by far. Like, because, as I said, the jet is a few sniper shots, then boom, they're done. Because once the jet starts going gray smoke, it'll stall out, they have to find a new one, you're all good. The tank, on the other hand, was just pure agony. You either had to get crafty and make a car bomb, you know, you just have to plaster your car with sticky bombs and hope they don't see you before off the radar expires, or you had to get a bunch of friends and shoot RPGs at it. But even then, by the time you kill them with the RPG, they already got 6 up on you. Yeah, that's something else I wish changed. It's griefing, like, I don't know. Like, nowadays griefers don't have to try nearly as hard. Like, they don't. If you want to grief in this game, it is so easy to. Like, anyone can become a griefer at any moment. Especially, something else that I'm reminded of as well is the stuff of just what was Rockstar cooking when they made it to where you can only destroy enemy cargo. I still wonder that every day. Like, what were they cooking? The option to steal enemy cargo as well was right there. But they said, no, you can only destroy it because we need our game to have more PvP and free roam, even though we have an entire mode for that. Because fuck you, like, that was also something that I think sealed the deal that griefers are gonna stay. It's an institution of literally awarding griefing behavior. Like, I don't even, like, now, I self-admittedly don't play that many games, but how many games can you name want you to actively go out your way and grief? Like, actually think about that. How many games actively tell you to go out and ruin someone else's progress? Now, if it was telling me steal enemy cargo, I understand that. Hey, this is free cargo, especially if it's special cargo where 3 crates cost 18,000. This is free cargo. But I don't have that option. I only have the option to destroy this cargo, which is saying something about Rockstar's intentions for what they wanted their game to be. Like, I don't know any other gaming company that actively, you know, went out and was like, hey, you can grief and we'll reward you with money. And the thing is, the griefing, like, doing it doesn't even give you anything for it to be a worthwhile endeavor. If I remember correctly, destroying special cargo and stuff only gives you like 5,000. Like, wow, I'm getting 5,000 for ruining someone's day. Like, it's awful. Like, I don't understand what Rockstar was cooking. But just, well, I say never let them cook again, but people are gonna, because that is something else as well. The GTA Online community is kind of like, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't consider myself part of it anymore because honestly I'm only making a few more videos of GTA Online that I'm uninstalling, so look out for other content like that. But yeah, like, GTA Online community is, we've had it with this, we've had it with that. I'm not going to play this game anymore if this is still in here. I won't play this game anymore if that's still in here. And they continue to play the game day one of every single update. And it's crazy to me. Like, I even feel that way about GTA YouTubers to an extent. Like, imagine how much it sucks to be stuck as a GTA YouTuber. Imagine having to be forced to make content about this game out of all games. Now I get it, yeah, you could be a Destiny YouTuber, but just like, this game is probably one of the worst games to center your YouTube channel around, because you're stuck with a shit community. You're stuck with always like having to just kind of bounce off the wall of ideas, because here's my timeline of being a GTA Online YouTuber, right? And just a GTA YouTuber in general. Here it is. You make content dealing with GTA 5, the story. Maybe you do a couple mods here and there, Obviously, that well is dried up super fast. So, go to GTA Online. Now, you center your content around doing challenges, doing, you know, DLC reviews, random free mode videos, race videos, deathmatch videos, stuff like that. Now, that eventually will get stale, because it's going to reach a point where almost every single deathmatch and last team standing and stuff like that is stuff you've already done, as well as just the combat in this game is just not satisfying at all. Like, I don't get that either. Like, going off topic for a little bit, or sort of off topic, PvP GTA YouTubers also boggle my mind. Out of all things to center your GTA YouTube channel around, PvP. Like, PvP in this game is, yeah, it's just so awful. All you have to do is put on a bulletproof helmet, turn on your sensitivity a little bit, don't be the first to roll, use a special carbine, you win. It's that simple. It's that easy. Fight me on that. But Yeah, so you do your DLC content reviews, free mode, stuff like that. And you just start to notice it more and more and more and more and more that this is a dry game. Like my heart goes out to fucking just deathmatch in racing GTA YouTubers, because deathmatches are awful because combat is awful and racing is awful because of the people in the racing meta. Like, GTA Online racers are just, they are in like a caliber of their own. They are just, I honestly think they need like an Oxford study on them. They need, like, Harvard University students should be challenged. Like, Harvard University students who are trying to study in psychology, they should be, you know, they should be given GTA Online, just dropped into a race, play 5 of them, and come up with a conclusion. Because just the brain cells of the average GTA Online racing player is just so thin. It's so small and microscopic. Like, if you're turning to the left, like, say they're on the road like this, in the middle, and this road is having you go right. You are gonna go right. They are going to go so far right that they knock you off. Now, that's probably not a good example. Alright. Let's get on a road. Middle. Look at this road right here. You see how it has you, it's saying go right. You're on this lane. This person is in the middle. Now, will they A, go this way? Or B, do you think they'll see you on the left and do this? You know, it's in the middle of the road, it's going to the left, and they'll do this. They'll go to the left on you and knocking you off. Or, say they're slipstreaming you. Do you think they'll A, go to the left or right and get in front? Or B, will they hit your bumper multiple times and make you spin out? Like, I don't get it. It's also as well as the fucking, they will be so close to you during a race. You're racing somebody, they come up. This should be the, like, we're both in 2 lanes, right? Do you think they'll be like this, or do you think they'll be like this? Do you think they'll just be like this all the time you're together? Like, I don't understand anyone who can just stomach playing GTA Online races. Especially when Quick Join gives you the exact same one every time. Let's do an around the map race. Like, it's just, like, no. Like, I don't know, I just, and this is it. The thing is, it hasn't changed either. 2014, it was shit also. Like, the whole thing of the combat and the racing, it's been shit. It has been shit. But it's just, it's gotten more shit with the more weapons they've added, with the more vehicles they've added, with how much they've changed the racing meta. The racing meta was so good in 2014. Even though you had the Zentorno, which was the fastest car at the time, you could still win with an adder, a cheetah, a bullet GT even. Like, but nowadays it's like, no. The only way you'll be able to win in, say, the T20, and you're racing against 15 Devastator 8s, is if at least 11 of those 8s are just terrible drivers. That's the 2023 meta of GTA Online racing, and it's terrible. It's actually terrible. Yeah, I think that is it for this video. Like, I don't really have anything else to ramble about. And plus all my challenges are done. And yeah, like, I also think this is gonna be like my final GTA video. Like, I'm not gonna make any more like machinimas or DLC videos or just videos with dealing around GTA in general. I think this is it, really. And this is also the first time I did a video without a script and was just rambling. I think I might do more videos like this where I just like play a game and just ramble about stuff in the game, you know, around it, or just ramble about whatever comes to mind. Like, I don't know, might do it. Like and subscribe, that's up to you. You know, this is more of a ramble video. I'm not really in that YouTube mindset, but yeah, have a good night.